Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Miles
fumbled the
O'Malley.
bag on the last
I
one.
kind of fucked up. I kind of messed up.
Okay, so we are drawing stuff. We're drawing trumpet bells. I got a call from a customer, and he's like, hey, you know those bells I needed from you like 6 months from now? Can you have them done for me by Monday? And I was like, huh,
Yeah, probably.
probably. It's extenuating circumstances. I usually wouldn't put this up. But we're making some bells. 20 to be exact. 20.
Plus or minus 2.
Yeah,
Three.
They're open to whatever we can get them. Yeah, you can see this is the plastic after. It's pretty cool.
A lot of that is still the film, though. The little protective
Yeah, a little
film.
bit of a flaky plastic.
All this junk, that's just the film. It does actually end up being pretty cool. Cool looking. But say, these are pretty swell. Where'd you get these? Where'd you get that hole drilled in them?
Oh my god, Ian, thank you so much for drilling a hole for me.
You're welcome.
You get a good quality draw. One more. That's it. And then we're spinning, guys. Very exciting.
And girls.
Is anyone cool watching?
We got 2 people in. I don't know who they are, but
Who you be? I bet it's Kyle.
hi, Kyle.
Boom, that's it.
Boom.
That's all the draws. Last one turned out great.
Nice. Nailed it.
Yeah, it's cool. A good draw is so important. Most people don't really care that much, but it makes me happy.
I know I don't care. Oh, got him.
People who don't care use steel. Because it forces the belt of the mandrel down really like aggressively and thins it out. But it looks shiny on the inside. You can put garbage in and get it shiny.
Garbage in, garbage out.
Well,
Something like
with
that.
steel, it's like garbage in, and then like something that looks good but is actually garbage out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Diminishing return. Okay, so we're gonna put this bad boy in the manual on the lathe. You guys gonna turn the camera. Ian,
I will turn the camera. I'm gonna follow you.
Ian.
Action shot. Action shot.
Too
Look at
fast
that.
for you.
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, nailed it. You want me to get some crap out of the way, or put the? I guess I could put the.
Is it in frame?
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of crap in frame. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Oh.
Make it not there. Clean this bad boy up. Soak the dope off it.
Super dope. There's no whistling. You're gonna get us a copyright strike.
Oh, you're right.
We're gonna get demonetized. We're gonna lose all of the $0 that we
All the
get.
money we make with this is so important to keep this place going. Definitely don't lose money making these videos.
No. How will we lose money?
Can you throw these in the pickle?
Yes.
Because they got some brazy plus on them.
Breeze.
So I'm gonna get what do you think? So after we draw them, there's a bit of residual soap. It's important to get that soap out. It'll squeeze out in the spin. It won't mess up the finish, but it allows the bell to slip off of the mandrel if you're not careful. So, good to get that soap out. Get our bolt in there. Tighten this baby up. Grab my other spinning tool. Well, which one do I want to really kind of feel some angles out? I think I've discovered that I'm too short for this lathe, because when I'm doing horn flares, it's really evident. So last time I stood on like a 6-inch riser when I did a horn flare, and it was like, oh my god, so much easier. I don't know if this is the tool I want to use though. I think I'm going to grab my other tool. Give me 1 second.
So I noticed something when I went back to watch the stream.
Yeah.
I noticed if you're on this side of the camera, the mic is a lot louder than if you're in front of the camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear you, but when I talk from here, it's way louder than when you talk on the other
You also
side.
talk a lot louder than I do.
I'll just be quiet then. I'm sorry.
Little baby. We're not using bar soap. We're going to use my spinning wax.
Shane said, "Nice, the stream's back up." I joined just in time in the last one for Miles to ask how many people were in there. Ian said 0, and then the stream ended.
That's awesome.
Well, welcome back,
Hi,
Shane.
Shane.
This is the real one. I jumped the gun on the earlier
Yeah,
one.
Ian messed it all up.
I messed it up. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're necking it down with wood really quick. That's all we need to do.
I'll get a close-up shot on the next
Yeah,
one or two or 20 of them. Yeah, we'll get a lot of different angles on this.
So the spinning wax is really good. It gives a really beautiful finish. Probably gonna bump up my RPM. I'm at 660 right now, which is pretty low. Typically on a truck value, I'd be about 800. Some people do it really fast, but I'm like, I don't like to finish. At 820.
The face of pure concentration.
Yes. Feels good?
Feels so good.
I like it. Mark it.
I wish I could see who the viewers were.
I know. I wish if they were like,
Come on,
if their
YouTube.
subscriptions were public, you could see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube sucks. I mean, YouTube's great. They pay us tons of
How
money.
many people are here? 3?
3.
Wow. Look at me.
Look at you. Knowing your own stream.
6 cents. That went great, guys. We're really
Yeah.
getting off on the right foot. That is a frickin' trumpet bell. Awesome. So I didn't cut all the way through with the parting tool because I don't trust my parting tool. Because when you need bells by Monday, you don't trust a parting tool.
He also doesn't want to dig into the mandrel.
That too. That's the
That's his big reason. That's what I expected him to say, and then he said something else.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen in brass often, but if your tool's dull in like the slightest, it'll just
You'll
grab it and
Grab
just
and
fucking
do
rip the
all
bell.
sorts of nasty.
Like
all
really
sorts
heavy
of
lithium-ion battery.
That's next week's video.
Oh, you're right.
Spoiler alert.
And your ruler. So we're making 4 7/8 diameter bells here. So typically the rule of thumb is if you're beating conventionally, you want to leave a 1/4 inch per side to kind of form the bead. But since we're doing the inside beading setup, which we showed in a video a couple months back, I leave a little bit more just because we can. So I'm going to trim these to about 5 1/4, 5 5/16. This one's a little over, so that'll be okay. Because it gets trimmed again.
For our international viewers, that is 12.382 centimeters.
Narc. We don't care about our international viewers. If you don't use the inch system, you're messed up.
Start measuring everything in bananas.
Yeah.
Like cutting edge engineering. I love that guy.
Yeah. Ian didn't rinse off these bells or dry off these bells too well, so
I did
a
not.
little bit of soapy water in here. That's probably good.
Shane is surprised.
About what?
I put a big surprised emoticon face.
Oh.
Let's get up and close.
About which
Oh goodness.
terrible thing that I said.
Get up, we'll watch
so you can
this
see
one
this
close.
is where our draw drew up to. Everything back here is nice and smooth.
Oh, I didn't know. Shane's in Australia. He said he lives less than an hour away from Curtis.
Really? That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
You should
Tell
go
him-
over and say hi for us.
Tell him I say hi, yeah.
Shane, what's your last name?
Gadsby?
Shane Gadsby.
The great
I don't
Gadsby.
think I'm familiar.
Bet you he's never heard that joke before.
Best he has. Shane Gadsby.
Ooh, that finish looks really nice.
Yeah, the wax is like pretty tense.
Gotcha.
I stopped using it because it's kind of, when it gets cold, it's
Turns into a brick.
hard to apply. But the Scotch-Brite does a pretty good job. Okay, let me get some sand here. But this one's got a little bit of extra braze on it. I can feel it.
A little bit of schmutz.
Yeah. A little bit tighter on there, but it should be okay.
Just get it pretty nice. We'll hand it off to the beading department.
Yeah, hand it
And
off
then
to
the buffing
finishers.
department. Yeah, they'll take care of it.
Let the finishers take care of it. It's like the fix it in post of instrument making. Let the buffing group do it.
Cosman says, "What's up, gangstas?"
Not much, homie.
And Shane said, "Leaving aside the awful impact on the person, i.e., breathing in, does soap leave a better or worse finish than this wax?"
Worse. This wax is like designed for spinning. It's a Castrol product. It's called spinning wax. You can get it on eBay. It's like $20 a tube, but it's very nice. The soap is great for drying. It's actually probably better for drying than this stuff. But for spinning, there's really nothing much better than this.
There was a little behind the scenes. Miles went to draw a bell earlier and forgot to soap the outside, and it just started screaming at us. And it was the plastic on brass just squeaks really bad. And the soap does a remarkable job of
Yeah. Soap is amazing.
Silencing
it's cheap,
that.
you know. That's why I use it for everything I can. I don't inside spin with this wax because it's just not worth the money.
not economical.
It's kind of expensive comparatively. I mean, a bar bar of soap is what, 50 cents? You know, how many bags?
Something he said earlier, he used to do this in his garage, which is much smaller than this room. And he said the soap would always drive him crazy. But since we're in a bigger space, it's not nearly as
It still
bad.
gets me if I'm doing it all day like I have been today, but it's not, I mean, I don't think it's ruining my life. I just think it's ruining.
No, you need more soap in your life.
It's true. The Scotch Brite works really well to apply it. If it's stiff enough to pick it up, but it still lets it out.
Yeah.
Third coat. Yeah, the finish is just outstanding. Like, oh my god. So much polish.
It does, it like burnishes the surface, like real nice.
Pretty cool. I'm gonna sharpen my straight razor.
Oh, our good friend Theodore is back.
Yay!
Theo would like to say that piston casing video was very cool.
Well, there's a part 2 coming, Theo.
Ooh, sneak peek? No, you
Yeah.
gotta wait.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
wait.
go grab it.
All right, I guess. For Theo.
Yeah, for Theo. I don't think have you met Theo yet?
No. I just come from the stream.
Oh, okay. He's semi-local. He also looks like he's 40 years old, but he's like 18.
I'm sure he loves hearing that and getting it put out on the internet to all our
Yes.
millions of viewers
No one knows who
around
he
the
is.
globe. Theo, here's your sneak peek. See if we can get this in frame. Boom. Was the bottom threaded in the last video? Or did you do that? Yeah, so thread on bottom. This top part is a soldered on thread.
Yeah,
And he's got the knuckles brazed in. Got to clean the inside out still. That'll be in part 7 or 8 of this series. But there you go. That's almost a tuba. Fourth valve, right?
Yeah.
Boom. I'm gonna put this back where I got it.
Yep. This one is questionable whether it's going to turn out or not. Let's see. This one had a little repair I had to do right before drying, so I didn't want to pre-spin it again, so we'll see. If it turns out perfect. If it doesn't, that's okay.
Oh, Cosman, we appreciate the impression.
What's up?
I'll tell you. Cosman said. He's been watching some of your bell making vids. He can't believe the stuff you do starting with such thin material.
Yeah.
He's a weekend machinist, or they, excuse me, I don't know. They're a weekend machinist and woodworker, so being impressed is sort of meaningful.
Thanks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it is kind of, sometimes you step back and remember that this was a flat 20,000 stick sheet, and you kind of,
Where's the pattern?
they're all right in front of you, right next to the camera.
I'm looking for a not folded
I
one.
don't think they're writing.
You folded them all? Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
it's like we do our job.
Freaking Adam and Drew have been burning through that stack of bell
Yeah.
patterns.
You got my little minions.
And then Theo said, wow, that's darn dandy about the casing.
Thanks, Theo. Next time I'm doing one, which I hopefully will never do it again, I'll have you around, Theo. I know Theo's like obsessed with tuba valves, because he's sadly a tubist himself.
Tuba. Have you announced the O'Malley tuba, 4-quarter tuba?
Yeah, you
Hitting-
should buy it from my parents in Georgia. I'm sure it's very nice and definitely not worse than a Wessex.
No,
There's
it's
no
high
way.
quality
Well, there is no way it could be worse than a Wessex.
because it comes from the same factory in China.
Yeah, the goal with this concentrate is to get it so saturated in this wax that I don't have to dip it back in the bowl. It
It
will
just
be
kind of-
eternally waxy.
Creates wax on its
Yeah.
own.
It's like a, what is it, fusion or whatever? The
Fusion. Ha!
never ending like power source that they've been like trying to work on forever.
I think you're looking for perpetual motion.
I might be thinking of Spider-Man 2, so I don't know.
Spider-Man 2, the best of the Spider-Mans. That might not be true. I'll come back in close for the next one. You guys will get a better view of what's going on. Said I'll come back in close for the next one. We'll get a better view of what's going on. For all the newcomers, welcome to the stream.
Is anyone getting sick of watching me make trumpet bells? Because I feel like it's like all we do.
It is a lot of what we do.
And I got good at scraping.
I think Theo's talking about Kevin.
Yeah?
He said, I was talking to Kevin about bending, and he was getting pretty mad at me about my questionable methods.
That's awesome. Yeah, you should just bend tubes the way I tell you, and then it'll work. Unless I'm in the room, then it'll just go terribly. I was like talking
Yeah.
game with you, and I bent this, like, we're like, yeah, let's bend this tuba branch, whatever, it'll be no big deal, and then I totally brushed it and then fucked it.
The same thing happened when we had Rob and Kevin here. You were showing him how to make a
Yeah,
bell.
that's
and it's
almost
like
1 year ago.
everything went wrong.
I will have my revenge.
And we're back. I don't know what happened there. We got like kicked out of the world. Miles didn't pay the internet bill this month, but
Yeah,
yes.
right. Getting pretty close to it. If anyone doesn't know, natural gas to heat a 6,000 square foot building, very expensive.
Especially a 6,000 square foot building with insulation from 1892.
There's no
What was
insulation.
it? 1893?
99.
99. Dang it.
But there's no insulation.
No insulation. Oh, we got 2 people back of our 5 or 6 that were in here. I don't know what happened. That's weird.
Is it back on my internet?
No, it's on my hotspot now.
Okay. I don't know. My internet dropped out.
Adam must be downloading the new Fortnite or
Yeah,
something.
he's on 4chan, really living it up. Let me know how to play Fortnite without me. How many people we got? Is everyone back?
We're back up to 3.
Oh, we lost. We had momentum going. It's all over.
Cosman said it cut off for a few seconds, but I persist.
Good. Just like a true Aussie.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Cosman's Aussie.
Oh.
The other guy, Shane, is the Aussie.
Shane is the Aussie. I'm terrible.
Shane's the Australian.
I think there's someone, I'm friends on Facebook named Cosman. I bet it's the same person.
Oh.
I'm really bad with names, so.
Cosman, are you friends with Miles on Facebook?
So forgive me.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, right.
We'll get up close for this one. We got 4 people back. It's worth moving the camera again.
Good. Trumpet bells are easy.
Yeah, trumpet bells are easy.
Try doing 20 French horn bells.
Can charge a lot more for 20 horn bells though.
Not really, actually. You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised because I don't know what any of the prices are. Easy there.
Yeah, like, it's hard to charge more, so, it's kind of interesting. So, a flugelhorn bell is more difficult and more expensive material to make a trumpet bell, but it's harder to charge the actual difference in cost for a flugelhorn bell. No one will buy it. Same with trombone. A trombone bell is much harder to make than a trumpet bell, but you can't really charge much more.
But you don't have to bend a trombone bell.
Exactly, yeah. Which is, I don't know. I don't want to say that. That'll get me another lawsuit.
We're already up to 3. We can't afford a 4th one. Come on now.
You can't afford one. What are you talking about?
Shane's asking, what do you sell a trumpet bell for?
Yellow brass bent is $400. All the prices are on my website. And we ship to Australia.
Cosman's just a random on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, he said he was recommended some bell making videos. He lives in Delaware, and that's just
awesome.
like, well, welcome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hopefully we don't freak you out. It's really weird.
That's very cool.
Very cool.
I wonder if it came from the Mr. Pete stuff.
Oh, did you fall down the Mr. Pete rabbit hole?
Because Mr. Pete came here and made a video.
Here?
Yeah, pretty cool.
I didn't know that. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's on his channel.
Yeah. I can't imagine they put it on your channel.
Yeah, right. He linked to my channel though. We got like a shockingly low amount of
Yeah.
like overlap, which is kind of fun, but it was still cool. I like Mr. Pete. He's a good guy.
So Shane, I don't know if you heard while the lathe was running. He sells a yellow brass trumpet bell that is bent and everything, whole 9 yards,
Polished everything.
is $400.
Yeah.
He also threw in the tidbit that we do ship to Australia.
Yes, we do. My website has calculated shipping to Australia, so no hassle.
No muss, no fuss.
Even if Shane's another random who doesn't build trumpets or trumpet, then you can still buy one.
Yeah, we sell to everybody. We don't just sell to trump players.
I'll give you a discount.
This stream discount.
Yeah, well, just because it's not going to get used as a trumpet.
Mantelpiece.
Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah, yours is a little different though.
I made mine. Kinda.
Made is a strong word.
If you guys have ever seen Ghost in the pottery scene, I was pretty much just in between Miles and the lathe while he spun a bell, and I just like held onto the spinning tool while he did it. It's kind of romantic.
You just love holding my spinning tool.
Yeah, it's a joy. Cosman said they've been watched a lot of Mr. Pete, A-Bomb, AVE, This Old Tony, a bunch of other YouTube machinists.
Yeah. I like This Old Tony a lot. AVE is my OG favorite. I got
This Old Tony is hilarious.
This Old Tony's good.
I love his stupid sense of humor.
Yeah, he's funny. The stuff he's into now is not like exactly
Yeah, he's
what I'm into.
sure. You don't want to make a chainsaw go-kart?
Yeah, that's just not my style. I loved when he did the metal spinning videos and he had no clue what he was doing.
He was just destroying aluminum
I
left
think I
and
have the
right.
top comment on one of those videos.
Shane
first
said
one.
400 USD for a trumpet bell seems way too cheap.
Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, Shane, that's a great point. We're going to raise all of our prices.
Most of the U.S. does not agree.
We'll tag you in that announcement.
Yeah. Thank you.
Shane Gadsby's the reason we're raising all of our prices,
Yeah.
10%.
I raised the price like $60 when I got in the building because I was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I gotta like actually make money now.
I got this to pay for.
Yeah. Well, and then I raised the price and I sold like 80% more bells.
Yeah.
It's like weird. And my original price was pretty in line with what Canstel used to charge when they were in business. So that's kind of what I based it off.
Adjusted for inflation or just their prices?
Basically the same price. It was like I want to say it was like $320 for a Canstel bell.
Gotcha.
Some of my customers have actual. Seeing as I've never purchased any parts
Yep.
to like make an instrument like that. This wax is so good. It's important to stick it down with the wood first because that thumb is gonna be hard to get all the way down with the metal tool. So you kind of
Probably see that on the video. I'll get closer for the next one. I'll go more of a profile.
you're gonna go third pull. You want to use kind of like the leading edge tip of the tool. And you don't want to get caught in the gutter here. You want to make sure you're nice and smooth.
The wax makes skiving look real cool too because
Yeah.
it smokes. I appreciate that, Cosman.
What's he saying?
Cosman said, just for reference, I'm a dude, but really, what are the odds that a woodworking machinist chick would be here watching your stuff on a Friday
Hey,
night?
a boy can dream.
Hey, you never know. Yeah, I need a soulmate.
Come on. Just say if you're out there, call me.
We got 6 people in the stream, and only 2,
Statistically,
3 of you are talking. So like, there could be
there has to be a.
woodworking machinist chick
Yeah.
hanging out with us on a Friday night. That's
There's
good.
not. I'm sorry.
There's not.
Yeah.
Hate to burst.
Right.
Hate to burst your bubble.
He's right. We're just losers.
He's right. You just don't have to say it out loud.
That's
Come
an
on now.
appealing looking pile of bells right there.
Ooh, let's get a shot. Let's get a shot.
It's like I know what I'm doing.
Oh, can't wait for there to be 10 more bells there.
Is that only 10? No, that's not even.
That's 9. All right, we're gonna get up close and personal for this one.
Yeah. See how cool my seams look on the inside? So this is a butt seam, so it's going end to end. Pretty cool.
So this is the hump he was talking about earlier. That's just where the draw stops. And then he sticks it down onto the mandrel with his little tools.
And my tools are little. My tools are average.
Doesn't matter the size of the tool, it's how you use it.
That's not true. Ask any TikTok video. The wax is kind of gross though. It's like the only downside.
Gets all over you.
Yeah, that's why I quit using it a little bit. Third pull.
This is the cool part. Watch this.
Yeah, the skiving, I got really good at it in the last couple of years. But like, I used to be terrible. I used to not do it because I would mess bells up.
It is looking way more consistent.
Yeah,
A little,
getting actual
little
chips.
ch- yeah,
a lot of
little
it is
strings
grinding the
off.
tool. properly.
Yep.
I used to try to like grind an angle on it, but it's very hard to grind an angle accurately, as our worker friend knows.
I'm sure.
Sharpening planer blades. It's actually probably a lot easier because planer blades aren't round.
Get your work sharp. Get
Yeah.
your freaking little jig, whatever, set up.
But with that round disc, to try to get a consistent angle on there is impossible. So you just set the angle with your hands and it comes out really nice.
Especially if you're Miles.
Yeah, especially for me,
Don't know
who
what
has
the heck
no
you're doing.
patience.
That's his biggest downfall for sure. The
Yeah.
lack of patience.
I just find other people around me with patience.
What is this cart?
That's to the Shilky spinning lathe,
Oh, interesting.
which is sitting over there.
Somewhere
Anyone
over there
wants
on
a
the
spinning
floor.
lathe? Maybe not our Australian friends, because I don't think he'd want to pay to ship it.
Anybody wants a Omniturn CNC?
No, that too. That's for sale though. The spinning
That's for
lathe's
sale.
free.
Oh, I gotcha.
It's in pieces.
Can I move this?
Where?
Just out of the way so I can pull back a little more.
I guess.
I'll move it back, probably.
Doesn't sound like it.
Oh, I'm gonna bump the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
We should bring the camera over here. Man, that wax is so good. I forgot what it is.
Gonna rotate. I got a pile of bells in my way. How in your way is this gonna be?
Not too bad.
Cool.
Ian's messing up the feng shui of my workshop. So if you ever buy a bell, one of the biggest things to look for to the quality of the draw and the spin is the nose of the bell still nose shaped, or is it like bunched up back here? Because if it gets bunched up back here, it's been backed off the mandrel quite a few times. So sometimes the positioning of the mandrel or the bell relative to the flare relative to the tail is elongated, which is not good. No bueno.
No me gusta.
Let me get another paper towel instead. Pretty cool. Cool. That on there. Put that baby in. Yeah, this stuff really makes me happy. Does a good job. Anyone? Oh God, there's comments, Ian. Let's see. I blame living on the bottom of the world, but I can't buy a trumpet bell for less than $550 USD. So $450 USD shipped is a steal. Yeah. Yeah, you should buy some. Anyone ever asked you to make a... Oh, wait. What's it saying? It keeps going away. Anyone ever asked you to make the trumpet parts for a Stroh violin? I am not familiar with that. Trumpet parts for a Stroh violin. Can you Google that, Ian? What is it? S-T-R-O-H violin.
Ooh, they're funky looking.
bends would be real annoying to me.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like a half, it's like a bow and then a dizzy bow on the back of it.
Huh. I mean, no one ever asked me to make them, but I could, I guess. Do I want to? Another story. That one's cool. That one would be fun. What did I do with my scraper?
You drop it? Is it in the lid?
Probably.
Cast a little upside down. A little pretty castles, a little death bringers.
There it is. I really need to make an insert for that. I've been trying a new one. It's a little thinner. I don't really like it. This one is so good. I've had this for like 5 years. I think I'm blocking the camera.
Oh, I can bring it back over here. Now the thing is out of the way.
Bit of a better view over here at least.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
Go violin.
Hey now, you're a rock star.
So much more
I
of that.
think we lost Theo.
Theo, you quitter.
He's gone.
Maybe he lost internet like you did.
Theo been der Welt abhängig gekommen.
I'm sorry, say all of that one more time.
You know what I'm saying?
No, not a
No,
clue
okay.
actually.
Oh,
But that's pretty usual. Maybe it's yours a little tiny little cute bandsaw.
poem by Friedrich Ruckert. You know what I'm saying? Was
I'm trying to find the subtitles button so I can know what the hell you just said.
very funny. Very funny. I wonder if I could like heat this up in like a little canning thing.
Canning thing?
Like, you know, like
Or like a double boiler?
like a wax melter for like making candles.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could put this in there and then like,
I'm sure you could, but why would you want to?
so I don't have to, so I can use a paintbrush.
Oh, I see. I feel like you could use a brush with that. I feel like that's not soft enough, no? You could totally use a brush with this.
Nope.
Like a stiff brush.
I have tried.
I dropped your stuff on the floor.
How dare you? Pick it up.
I want to go under the lathe. I got a hoodie on. I'm going to die. All right, we're going to do it.
What's this doing with the hardcore?
How dare
You got
you?
multiple Scotch Brites laying on the floor back
Stuff
there?
right everywhere.
I like to give him crap for his messy workshop, but he actually gets stuff done in his workshop, so.
Everyone's like, how do you get stuff done? It's so messy. And it's like, I don't know, I don't pay attention to the fact that it's messy and I just work like a normal person.
Whoa, you and normal. Hang on now. I'm gonna have to draw the line
Like a
there.
normal person.
I'm gonna have to draw the line there.
Like a normal person.
Nothing you do is like a normal person.
Use your context clues. Like a normal
Am
person.
I hooked on phonics?
Pro tip, don't put the Allen wrench in the bolt until it stops spinning. Give me my Diet Coke. Oh, over there. Oh my god. You buy a man Baracos for dinner and he treats you like this. Pretty sure he's just using these.
You make a man drive an hour out to your place 2 days in a row.
Yep.
You make him pay to go to pool hall.
It was your turn for bowling. You made out like saving $30.
It was worth it. I don't care. I'll pay for it again.
I'm working on getting the pool table here.
Low battery. Oh.
Yeah, you should plug me in.
Let me try it again. Let's see if we can stretch. You have to readjust the.
Yeah, Yeah, that charger kind of sucks. So you gotta make sure the
It actually plugs.
yeah, and then just don't move the phone.
Bandsaw. I'm plugging the bandsaw. I'm not using that anytime soon.
What am I gonna chop your fingers off?
The lathe. The saw lathe.
That would
Alright, sorry for the shaky cam. You guys are gonna get adjusted here.
It's like a Michael Bay movie in here.
We need explosions and fire in the background. Speaking of explosions and fire, there's another Australian. His channel is great. I love
We
him.
have more Australians.
No, Explosions and Fire is a chemist in Australia that I like watching. He's very funny. Dude, you gotta up your charger game, dude. Oh, we're plugged in. We're rolling. Okay.
Did the lightning bolt?
Yeah.
The lightning bolt popped up?
Yes.
Good.
I didn't know his name was Tom, but yes, he is awesome. I love that channel. There's a certain element of chemistry into what he's doing in this bell making. Knowing the different alloys and how they react and stuff is pretty cool.
No, I was really good at chemistry in high school, so it checks out.
I love chemistry.
I hated it, but it was just easy. Because it wasn't memorization. Like, biology was all memorization, so I was
Yeah,
bad at it.
chemistry, once you learned it, you could like figure your way
was
through
kind of
with a
math, like,
periodic
yeah.
table and stuff, yeah.
But easy.
But yeah, with the different acids and the different brazing on different materials at different
Yeah, you gotta know what
temperatures
to
is a
lick
lot
and
of,
what not to lick.
yeah, story of my life, am I right? Hey,
It's a pretty stack of bells. Three more!
and then what are we doing, Miles?
Then we are going to cut the ribs off with some shears, then we're gonna inside beat them.
Inside B.
I got the other lathe all set up. What time are we at on the live stream?
48 minutes and 30
I
seconds.
don't want to take up too much of these people's very exciting Friday nights.
Yeah, very, very busy. Well, it's not Friday night where they are.
What time is it?
What time is it in
Like
Australia
Saturday
right now?
morning?
Yeah, it's probably like February there, right?
You guys have Outback Steakhouses down there? You're an airplane.
It is Saturday afternoon where they are. The dateline and everything. 3 p.m. Saturday. Wow. All right. But, for reference, Shane, if you don't know,
Hey Shane, what'd you do this weekend?
It is-
I watched this fat little American kid spin trumpet bells.
it is 11:15 at night here on Friday.
Little 11.
Shane says, thinking about Aussies, I think I actually found your channel from watching too many of Dank Pod's / Garbage Time videos from him talking about his Zildjian symbols and the special bronze they're made out of or whatever
My
material. they
favorite
are.
Aussie YouTuber is I Did a Thing. That guy's fucking hilarious. I think that's his name.
Who?
I Did a Thing.
Oh yeah, he's great.
He's so funny.
I love him.
He's kind of like, it must be what people like feel like watching me make stuff.
Just like
Where like it's a little terrifying.
just waiting for
Yeah.
the car accident to happen.
I feel like I get along with that dude.
Cosman said you could probably thin out the wax with mineral oil, but that might change how it
I
reacts.
don't know. It's worth a shot.
That's what we did with lanolin at my last job.
Yeah.
We would use lanolin as slide grease.
Because I'm, from what I can tell, this stuff is basically beeswax and like.
It's probably not. He was talking about the cutting board, or the sealant that they use in finishing in woodworking.
linseed?
No, it's it's beeswax and like mineral oil mix sort of thing. But yeah, it's honestly probably not too far off.
I'm
It's
pretty
probably
sure
just
it's
a little more wax to
Mostly
oil.
beeswax in here,
Yeah.
Worth a shot.
I always take a scoop out and try it, and if it's
Yeah.
garbage, you can just throw that scoop away.
Yep. Two more.
Oh, we have conversations about what the best what the best cutting board oil is
God.
or cutting board
It's
finish.
fucking tongue oil.
Shane says it's wood butter, 100%.
I don't even want to know what the hell that is. That's some woodworking shit that I.
Shane, yes, we are wearing shoes. He might not have safety glasses on.
No, I got sand.
He might have long sleeves on. And he might have this, and he might have that, but he does have shoes on. You gotta give him 1 point.
No. Actually, I am wearing John Good's shoes. So my friend John died a couple years ago, and he basically left all this stuff to like people around him. And before John died, I've been having a lot of feet issues. And I realized that it's my mom's fault because she bought me shoes that were 4 sizes too big for the first 20 years of my life. And then when John Duda died, I realized by trying John's shoes on, because John loved shoes for some reason. There was a pile of shoes, and no one was the same size as him. He was a 9.5. And I tried it on just to see, and its shoes fit, and my feet stopped hurting. So I thought for like my entire adult life that I was a 10.5, but I was not. So thanks, John, for the cool shoes.
Thanks, John. Never got to meet him, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, he was a fun guy. He's very
He was a
nice.
fungus?
No,
Got him.
gave me a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's what her reasoning was. Shane says, you need room for when your feet grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it would be like basketball. I played basketball when I was a kid, like a lot. It would be like, Mom, I can't wear basketball shoes that are 4 sizes too big. And then everyone made fun of me because I couldn't run. I'm like, yeah, what do you expect?
Running freaking clown shoes, of course.
It's okay. I'm just looking forward to doing it to my children someday. One more left. One more left.
One more. Woo, woo, woo. Living this way. Diba-dee-da. Shoo-dee-da-dee-da-doo.
Cool. Yeah, these are turning out good. There's only one that's questionable. So I'll take a look at that. But so far, so good.
Which one? Let me look.
I think it's on the bottom of. It's somewhere. I don't know. It's got a weird thing like next to the seam. I think it's like a seam rolling remnant. Something got pressed into it.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh, that wax is so sticky.
Yeah, it's, yeah. Imagine what my hands feel like right now.
It's gotta be this one.
Let's see.
That's a good line.
No. That's fine. That is a seam rolling remnant, but that's not what I'm talking about.
That's what I was looking for.
On the inside. That's okay. It's not that sick. There it is. I would die. Actually, you want to find one of those carts?
Yeah.
Last one.
So I'm gonna load up the cart.
Yeah. Just so we can be safe with
That
them.
is certainly questionable.
It's probably scrap. I just want to take a closer look when I'm done. It's important to keep your quality level high and not let people buy these stuff and not let mean people who send emails accuse you of having shitty balance picture on your website.
I'm pretty sure that's folded over.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's gonna be the log by itself.
I'm gonna try with the other scraper. This one's a little more flexible. You have the best of luck with it. Okay, that went fine. You just gotta push into it a little more. Yeah, I still think I like my other one more. Oh shit. But when that one runs out of usable steel, we'll be okay. Cool. so the drawing isn't a perfect process. It's kind of garbage in, garbage out. So you got to be really careful to make sure your blanks are very smooth going in the drawing. Otherwise you'll get a bunch of bad stuff. These are really good. So we'll be doing okay. And here comes Jan with my cart. Yeah, I think this one's dead.
I'm thinking that one's dead too.
Well, I mean, if I caught it earlier, because it's on the seam. If I caught it earlier, I could have filled it. But there's kind of a point of no return just before you draw.
We'll wait for fill and stuff now.
Yeah. Because you can't fill it, but since we're already drawn and spun, this thing's going to back off the handle so much, there won't be a 25 bell anymore. Which is disappointing. But it is what it is. I might be able to set it aside and then redraw to a different mandrel. But it's probably not worth it.
Cheers.
How many we got there, Jan?
Got 5 there, 4 here, and 5 there, so do the math.
I can't do that many.
60.
Okay, that's good shape. The target was 20, but I told them it would probably be closer to 10. So if we end up with 15, I'd be really happy.
Oh, we're at 16.
Cool. That one's
Oh, I'm not counting the ones in the pickle.
Oh, there's 2 in the pickle. Go grab those and bring some out. We have 2 more, sorry. I'm going to start cutting these while he's doing those. That's right. Dude, we're in great shape. 18.
There's a third one in there.
Is there?
There's something in there.
It's just this tube, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in great shape. 18.
Yeah, we've been working out.
Yeah, I'm just going to trim these. I trim these by hand. It's a little risky doing it on the lathe.
You just go in here with your hand, or?
I put nitros on. Yeah, the more copper that gets in there over time, the more it burns your skin.
And it's how many years old?
4. Yeah, it's important to have good shears to do this. These are the Malco aviation snips, I think. They're very nice. That's cool. We have viewers from Australia. I don't know why, but I'm very Irish, and for some reason, Irish people in the United States have an affinity for Australians. It's like we're cut from the same cloth. Ooh, my fucking wrist hurts. I used to cut out all my belt patterns with these, and honestly, I don't know how the hell I did it. I used to love, I still love cutting belt patterns. It's one of my favorite things to do, but I have my shears now, so it's actually enjoyable. But even back in the day, I would just like, be 2 in the morning, I'd have nothing to do, and I would just get a roll of brass and just start cutting, as you do. We'll go look at the comments, see if anyone's good yelling at me. Anyone yelling at me? This is 260 brass, not 360, so it's a non-leaded brass. I'd say I'd say Queensland, my state, is more like Australia's Florida than Australia's Illinois. That's awesome. Sounds like my kind of people. I'm gonna have to try the mineral oil mixing with the wax. That would be great. Get that thin. Because that's the only thing I don't like about it is it's kind of hard to apply the spinning grease. You know, Florida gets a bad rap.
Florida sucks.
Though I did just convince my parents not to move to Florida. They actually just moved a couple weeks ago to Tennessee. But they were like, yeah, for years, we're going to Naples, Florida. We're going to Naples, Florida. I'm like, Mom, don't go there because it's 14 hours away. And then there was that big hurricane that went through a couple months ago, and I kind of saying, so yeah, you still want to move to Florida? And they're like, oh yeah, no big deal, there's insurance. And then 2 weeks later, like, we're going to Tennessee. Very funny.
Tennessee is a much more manageable 9 hours away.
Yes.
I did a much better job.
Nashville's only 7.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Well, I did a much better job of driving these, so you don't ridicule me on the internet to a couple of
Good.
Do you trust me to do this?
I mean, should I not?
We'll find out.
You know, you follow the line. Short strokes. Short strokes. Okay. Are you serious? Can you seriously not do this? Okay, no, you don't. Stop, that's bad. Just put it back. Jesus Christ, I thought you were good at this.
I'm not.
He just doesn't
I
want
don't
to
make that for my job.
Ian Bardez, resume. Can build trombones and trumpets. Can't use tin snips.
Cannot use tin snips.
That was sad, Ian. Okay, last true, power through. One bite, everyone knows the rules.
What we got? Cosman's asking what kind of brass that is.
Yeah,
it is not.
60.
Oh, did you read these already?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
At least though, I'm caught up to the one that's talking about Florida.
Oh, that's why you were talking about Florida.
Pretty cool, guys.
Pretty cool.
Australia would be a cool place to visit.
The next Cornet conspiracy can be in Australia.
Oh my god, I'm like dropping the ball here.
Next Cornet conspiracy is going to Melbourne.
I feel like Melbourne's like, that's like the big city, right?
That's one of them.
I don't think that's really my style.
Well, there's a lot of not city in Australia, from what I know.
Yeah.
And I will let the resident Australia expert here talk, but
I'm trying to think, there's oh, I don't want to get this wrong, he might be a Kiwi. I'm not going to say it, because he might be a Kiwi, and I feel like those two groups would get pissed at me.
for calling one the other. Happens.
There's a repair guy I know, kind of. I think he's New Zealand.
G'day to the world. James Morrison is Australian.
Is he? That's the guy in the Shoggle video, right?
Yeah,
It's the only thing I know him from.
the Shaw Girl guy.
Yeah,
He's just a ridiculous trumpet player,
the only
and
plays
trombone player,
trumpet
and
in-
saxophone player, and keyboard player,
He only
and bass
plays
player.
in the Shoggle videos too. It's
That's
cool.
the only place he plays. This is what I suspected, but I'm not gonna lay claim to it. Shane said Sydney's the largest city, then Melbourne, then Brisbane, which is the state capital
Pretty cool.
of the place that he is in.
Where do the cool people live? I'm guessing all the kids live in like
Not in
the city.
Australia. Hey-oh, got him.
Are Australian like kids like stupid yuppies, like hipster doofuses?
No, there's freaking I did a thing.
Yeah, but he's like
That's
cool.
that's
That's what they're all like.
they're all like that, exactly like that. Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Shane said, "Boom, roasted." Oh, that's good. I can't believe Theo left us.
I know.
That might have happened in the internet outage.
Yeah, it's those Gen Zers, they can't.
The great internet outage
They
of
can't take 2 seconds of boredom.
2021.
I can't believe, like, I don't know. I can't believe I meet adults who are like born in 2003.
Yeah, dude, I was talking to a guy at work yesterday because I lived in New York City during 9/11. And I was like, yeah, do you remember it? And he was like, I wasn't born yet. I was like, what the fuck? Damn kids.
It's crazy. Like Drew. Drew is like an adult that we know, and was born in 2000.
Yeah.
It's like Jesus Christ. It's only a 2-year difference from when I was born, but it seems like
It's
So
an
different.
entire generation happened in those 2
Yeah.
years.
you gotta do little bites.
Lights.
Ian just wanted to not do it.
I just don't want to screw up this rush order of bells.
Have you spent anything up yet? Okay, last one to spin.
We started with 20 bells. We're down to 8.
That's pretty good.
So we've screwed up 2 so far.
That's pretty good.
We're not even at the
One-
difficult. We're not even
that
at the
one-
difficult part yet.
That one wasn't our fault.
That one might save.
That's just a fluke.
That's not a flute. It's a
That is
trumpet.
a fluke.
Got him.
I know a fish when I see it.
Frounder.
But the one I fucked up earlier was my dad.
One hour and 8 minutes.
Cool. I don't know how much longer we should go.
I don't know. It's the middle of the afternoon for Shane, so we got all day for him.
Shane's just hanging around in his garden, you know,
Yeah, just chilling out,
doing what Australian people do, probably.
clinging to the ceiling.
Ooh.
Speaking of fucking things up, that dry spot.
Yeah, it's probably the most dangerous thing you can do is spin dry. Because it'll grab the tool and
It'll grab the tool and you're holding the tool.
yeah, especially on nickel silver. Well, of course your instinct is to keep holding onto the tool.
Oh, dude. Shane said, I actually am. I'm walking around my orchard checking my apple trees.
Jesus Christ, that's the
Badass. Shane's hosting the next live stream. We're going to go down there.
instrument making remote at Shane's house.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Fire
Shane's chateau.
fire up the wood lathe. We're going to spin a trumpet bell.
I could
This honestly isn't too far off.
This is just a really nice wood lathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same company made wood lathes. It's the same thing, just a little less beefy.
Less beefy than a wood lathe?
No.
A wood lathe
lathes,
is
yeah.
less beefy.
A lot of people spin on those Oliver, like they literally spin on wood lathes.
Yeah.
There's a guy who spins on, like, he bought a brand new Grizzly, like, wood lathe and he spins trumpet bells on it.
Yeah, lathe's a lathe, sort of.
Eh, I wouldn't do it on a Grizzly.
Well, Shane, as you probably know from tonight, our internet isn't too hot either. He said BYO internet because ours is hot garbage.
Is it like DSL or not DSL? What is it?
Dial up.
Dial up.
It probably got ESL.
Something like that.
ESL is okay.
I don't know.
They probably have satellite internet there, HughesNet and stuff like that.
Okay.
And
so
Starlink.
turn the camera there.
It's good of you.
Starlink. Does anyone actually like? I know people pay for it, but does it
A lot of people in Ukraine are using it now because
Does it actually
they don't
work?
really have any options. Somebody posted a picture of their little satellite dish set up the other day with a cat sitting on it.
Good.
It's like peak internet.
Good thing Ian is really good at cutting these.
Yeah. Got them all by myself.
Cool. We'll probably do a couple inside bleeding on video.
And then say good day to
Yeah.
Shane and move
Yeah,
on.
that's racist.
It's not racist. It's what they say there.
Nah, you can't say it then. Just like how you have to cut your balls off, but that cutting edge engineering guy just lets those balls go wild. And then,
You're just
dude, that dog's balls are
you just
so
haven't
fluffy.
seen an intact dog. It's not.
That
it's not
dog
really that
has
crazy.
giant balls. I'm not crazy.
Miles is obsessed with homeless's balls.
That dog's fucking packing.
He's so freaking cute though. I love that dog. Little homeless.
If anyone wants to send Ian some toys, some dog toys, you can send them to this address down in the description.
I'm pretty sure it is in the description. Like you like automatically put it in there.
Yeah.
I know the website's on there. I'm sure the address is on the website.
Oh, I did. That's all, Colin. I don't
Yeah.
manage that.
Oh yeah, this whole YouTube channel is an illusion. Miles doesn't do anything with it except for go
People,
live.
like-
Colin runs this YouTube
I'll
channel.
see people in person or they'll text me and be like, "Hey, great video. I really enjoyed it." I'm like, "What?
There's a video up.
There's a video?" Because like I send Colin footage and 3 months later it ends up on YouTube.
Colin's YouTube channel is also linked in the description.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wouldn't say it's my cup of tea, but I do like Colin.
Colin's great. If you guys share this video and get more people to come to this channel, then we can afford to pay Colin and we can get him to move down here.
It's true. We're only 800 subscribers from being eligible for monetization.
800's nothing. Shane's got
No.
800 people working in his
It only took us 4 years to get 300.
Isn't it 1,000?
It's 1,000 to get.
It-
I can't
1,000's
do
not
math.
800
Shut
for.
up.
Oh my gosh, okay.
It's like 800 subscribers.
Oh, it's 800 metric subscribers, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's 1,000 subscribers and like a certain amount of watch time.
Yeah.
Which we have a lot of watch time, which is good.
Which is probably due to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, me.
I was a hardcore fanboy before I met Miles.
He's still a hardcore
And
fanboy.
now I tolerate him.
He just hides it. Okay, you want to anneal the players? Can you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Get the old blue torch. We'll
Yeah, blue
light that
torch.
up. We got a plug back there. The one at the corner, right?
Yeah, there's one
We
right
can
there.
plug in
It's
there
the
and I
closest
can do
one.
it back there. All right, we're on the move, folks. Get the curlies. Look at him cleaning up. I'm so proud of you. Look at this cart of bells. There's really all the extension cords on the ground that aren't meant for
Yeah.
carts.
This place is wired up like a.
Like a what?
I don't even what?
Shane said he shared it to all of his Muso mates when he watched the Valve video.
Yeah.
There's only so many of us here. I swear I'm doing my part. Good, Shane. We appreciate it.
You're not doing enough.
We need you to go down to the local. Oh, what do they have there? A Lidl?
In Australia?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a grocery store. I don't know them off the top of my head. But then again,
We don't have much down there. I heard it's pretty desolate.
pretty desolate.
Sometimes they eat each other because they run out of food.
Get the Aboriginals coming out.
Good word.
Aboriginal?
Whenever I hear that word, I think of Malcolm in the Middle when Lois screams, "Are you Aborigines? Do you speak English?"
Shout
So
out to
good.
that TV show from the 90s.
That was one of the best shows ever.
I never really watched it. I
Uh,
never really watched TV. to be
that
fair.
family is literally my family. That was my experience growing up.
They didn't have two girls and a boy.
Yeah, but it, like, the personality, man.
You need a light over there?
No, you can turn it off.
I'm just doing around the rim, right?
Yeah.
We got stuff slamming shit at the lathe.
How would I get? Let me find my spring.
Get a quick update on you guys. See ya, Cosman. Sorry, you're probably gone already.
Okay. Here, you why don't you go ahead and pause. We'll do this. 2 bells and then we'll shut it off, okay?
I think we got enough battery to go mobile for a minute. Yeah, 40%. We got 6 or 7 minutes. That's a joke about iPhones. Sorry, folks. Can I get over behind the shaper?
Yeah, yeah. There's something that's a pretty cool update to the I don't think you've seen this yet, yeah?
I probably haven't, because I'm not here anymore.
This is setup.
Oh gosh.
Beautiful. Colin will edit all of this out.
Touchdown. All right.
Okay,
You're in
ready?
frame now. Yeah, you can talk.
So this is our inside beading setup. This is a process that I kind of developed based off something I saw in the Selmer video. Basically, a reverse manual that has a finished bead and a plunger that pushes it up against. And then the first iteration, or the second iteration, had this, which is a tapered kind of bushing thing, which goes into the chuck bore, the 2-inch diameter bore, goes into there and then interfaces with the taper of the bell. It's not super precise, but kind of using 2 imprecise tapers to generate a concentric surface, which it does work, because you have the imprecise taper of the mandrel and the imprecise taper in the spindle bore. The one issue I have with this was sometimes this bushing would back off, and then the tail would be able to weeble wobble, resulting in the bead not being. I just used the fucking word and I forgot it.
Concentric?
Concentric. So I had the idea to put a spring behind the bushing so it's always pushing up against the bell, and it works awesome. And the spring, once it's in there, it'll just stay in there. Same with the bushing. All we do is throw this in here. Spring pushes up against the spindle nose through about a 1/4 inch gap. Bring our tailstock in. Gotta bring it out.
And this lathe is up against a wall, so it's a lot tougher for me to get good angles on it.
Hard to get some video, but it'll be okay.
It's all right. We'll get a
Come over my shoulder.
we'll get a GoPro on him one day.
I
You think I can come over your shoulder?
You can use the camera over my shoulder. I guess you can
Think about it.
do whatever you want.
Whatever I want.
Whatever makes you happy. 600 RPMs, get my soap.
We'll get this one here, and then I'll go over the shoulder for the last one, or the next one.
It's fascinating if I spin it through.
There's the tool. He's got a spinning tool too. Got him.
Cool. Beautiful.
Oh,
And then we're going to trim it. Ideally, this would be a different setup on a different machine, but we'll work with what we got. That's just a little insert threading tool, actually. That's a really good job. And I want to retract so that I don't just mess with it. And there's pushing it. A nice,
oh,
beautifully round, no flat spot on the seam. You see that good? No?
Yeah. That's good.
That's a good bell. Okay.
Got over his shoulder for the last one.
You know,
I'm gonna go tripodless on this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, ooh, breaking mobile. Bye tripod. Old Stiff Steve.
The easiest is best over the shoulders.
Yeah, I do. Years of practice. What do you think over the right shoulder?
Yeah. I'll move over a second.
Yeah. Just him setting up.
Rest. Don't want to hit that our jaw with that. So a little pro tip: don't tighten it all the way. Spin it. Let it walk itself away when being tight. Otherwise, you can clamp it asymmetrical if your tailstock's a little low. So then, take our shmoo. I'm just gonna dip the tool.
Get a little bit of lube. Never too much.
Nice to loosen off after you touch it or something. I think it's swapped in my tailstock somehow. Beautiful.
Oh, Shane must have made trumpets at one point in his life.
Yeah, what Shane said.
Yeah, he already knows.
He knows what?
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Shane
Yeah,
knows.
That's an instrument maker. There's no doubt.
Oh, 100%.
But you can see if the frame rate works out, you can see how concentric the throat of the bell is spinning in there. You can't really see any wobble at all. That's thanks to our bushing and our spring. Maybe get on this side real quick. Oh, parted it off. There we go. That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote.
I oiled the bed too, so the tailstock is.
Ooh, I apologize. Maria, I believe is how you say that? I don't know Spanish, and I'm sure Miles doesn't either.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can pull up Translate.
Google it.
I'll pull up Translate.
Do you speak German? I can speak German-ish. I can converse with the Germans. The cool thing about this process is it ends up with these cool rings. I don't know what to do with them, but they are cool.
Oh, he's asking if you give face-to-face courses.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Send me an email. I mean, it wouldn't be free, I guess. That's a weird thing to say, but
It's a weird. I don't know.
yeah.
I mean,
I've had
Sure.
people.
he's done consulting work for
Yeah.
companies and stuff before.
Depends on what you want to learn. Send me an email. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, we'll wrap it up here.
Yeah, we'll wrap up.
But thanks for watching.
Thanks for hanging out, Shane. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to spend the morning with us. Weird.
It's weird, but oh well. We enjoyed it. Had fun. I'm gonna get back to making stuff hot. He's gonna keep doing that, and we'll see you guys next week, I guess.
I'll post some. Follow me on Instagram. I'll post some pictures of the finished bells when we're done.
Oh, what is your Instagram?
I think it's just Miles_O'Malley.
Miles underscore
O'Malley underscore grass, something like that.
I'll pull it up before we leave. O'Malley underscore brass. Go look him up. There we go.
It's a solid Instagram name.
Solid Instagram. Ooh, 2 minutes before midnight, too. Nailed it. All right. Signing off.
Well, catch you guys later.
Catch you guys later.